we know exactly how the investigation of the entire Auroville nexus started. It started because they attacked me, because I went to the Auroville Foundation, Government of India, a statutory body under the Ministry of Education, and said, the land belongs to you. And Section 3 of Auroville Foundation Act has purposely been avoided. That was my fault. My fault was that I went to the thief and I told him that, dude, this is the robbery that you have done. So they didn't stop there. Now they knew very well that what I'm talking about. They never said anything about the document. They never even said anything so far for 5 years. So what they did next was they threatened every Aurovillian who has been my friend or who has supported me in any which way whatsoever. In fact, the terror is so much that they are even scared to like my comments on social media. And they continue to communicate with me from social apps like Telegram and Snapchat, because they think that the government can monitor the WhatsApp messages easily. So they really feel that the CBI is not investigating the actual nexus. They feel that they are investigating my informants in Auroville. And this is the kind of terror that the Auroville management possesses. Furthermore, of course, a lot of Aurovillians are very good. They are so soft and they are so nice that they're only thinking about butterflies and flowers. So for them, taking these kind of risks with visa, with livelihood, with their education in the hands of the corrupt people is not going to suffice. So what we did was, while the government of India, that is especially the Undersecretary and Accused Officer, which is now who is now sitting in Auroville Foundation, he was given 2 years to cover up. And we knew very well what is being orchestrated. So we sat together quietly, very silently, and started documenting everything and every step of cover-up every day for 5 years. When all their robbery and all their mafia nexus is exposed, they go out of their way to cover up. Then they have the right to blame other people. So this is the battle of truth, and I really invite Auroville Outreach Media to come with a public investigation on social media. Let's put your facts and everything right. Why are you scared? After all, aren't you a project of spiritual consciousness? Aren't you supposed to be doing good for humanity rather than dividing people, rather than inciting law and order situations in Auroville? So folks, there's a lot to say. Of course, it's a documentary of 5 years, which also has the cover-up of 5 decades, which has happened. This is the story. This is the investigation. This is the investigation in our country, how a deep-rooted nexus and how so much of information has never come out in the public domain, because Aurovillians and the Auroville Mafia, there are 30, 40 Aurovillians who are staying there. They are terrorizing Aurovillians, people, and others with goodwill. So folks, in future, what is the lesson of the story? I would say, never fight for justice, never fight for someone good, never fight for other people. This is the story. But nonetheless, things are changing. Everything that I've said has plethora of documentary evidence. So that's it, folks. Take care, and lots more to happen. Very, very interesting how cover-ups happen and how the entire law of our country is manipulated by useless stories of slander and physical attacks. Take care, folks. Keep fighting. And like me, there are lots of people who have undergone a lot of atrocities in the hands of such kind of mafia across the world. Do not shy away. Do not back down. Truth is the truth. Document and let the public know. After all, the police, the Auroville Foundation, and even the ministers, they're all just public servants. They're supposed to do work for the public. They're supposed to protect and serve. They're supposed to ensure that law and order is maintained, not orchestrate the biggest cover-up that they can possibly do, just by sacrificing one small individual. Because in the end, who am I compared to a huge spiritual organization supported by UNESCO and the government of India, but run by 30, 40 criminals. So stay tuned. Take care, folks. Until next time.